Yo guys, what is going on? Insanity coming back at you today with another Destiny 2 video, and I wanted to wait a little bit until the storm has calmed down about this dungeon discussion. I wanted to have, Bungie to have an opportunity to go ahead and give some type of response and feedback to all the backlash regarding this whole dungeons are sold separate situation. And it's almost like watching an advertisement for a kid's toy, and the commercial at the very end says blah 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 sold separately, but it shows the kid playing with the two things together, but you don't get both of those things when you buy the item, right? It just feels like it's just horrible, misleading information to the very, very end. And it's weird that they waited this long to go ahead and tell us that this was a situation when they revealed Witch Queen however many months ago at this point, right? So, all right. Bungie already got my money. Bungie always gets my money. Destiny 2 has taken a lot of money out of my pocket, rather it be for the games, the expansions, season passes, battle passes, whatever you want to call them. Silver for ornaments out of my butt at this point. I mean, I've given plenty of money to Bungie over the years, and that's not even including the halos, the different things that I've supported beyond Destiny. So I love the lore, I love the universe, and as soon as Witch Queen's pre-orders went live after the announcement, I pre-ordered the 30th anniversary pack immediately. I got the entire deluxe edition, the bundle, everything you see here. I went ahead and I jumped the gun because I want to make sure that I had every piece of content that I'm going to be able to go ahead and showcase on this channel and enjoy for the next year. And yeah, that's what I've always done. I always wanted to try and buy the best, biggest version I can of that digital can offer, because I don't want to go out and buy like the collector's edition because it's 250 bucks, and yeah, I'm not spending that. But I'm more or less, give me what I can get, as much as I can get for the content that's available in that particular year's worth of expansions, right? So I went out and I bought this guy. I'm gonna get it all. Anyone who pre-orders the deluxe 30th anniversary bundle, this does not concern you. Anyone who purchases the deluxe edition, again, this problem about dungeons being sold separately does not concern you. If you can see here in the top left, boom, the dungeons logo, they're right there. They're plastered on the top left of the deluxe edition. Not to mention the SMG, the exotic SMG ornament and catalyst right there on the side of the image as well. Oh yeah, the four seasons right there, 16, 17, 18, 19, all showcased there on the bottom left. So content wise, if you buy the deluxe edition, you're not going to be missing out on anything that's included within Witch Queen. All right, now moving on over to the standard edition, things get a little bit more interesting. And we've always known, if you buy the standard edition of the game, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with paying for one, what you can afford, and two, what you think might be the best bang for your buck, right? So if you're just wanting to explore Witch Queen, play the new campaign, get the weapon crafting, see the throne world, and do all of that and get the raid, great. This is right up your alley. You're going to enjoy it. Now, when you buy the Witch Queen, you do not get season 16, which launches day and date with the Witch Queen included with it. If you want that, you're going to have to spend an additional $10 or whatever the seasons may cost by the time Witch Queen comes out separately, so that you can enjoy that, seasonal content and seasonal activity alongside the Witch Queen. So there's that. But as you can see here, I'm going to run through it one more time. If you buy the standard edition, you're going to get the new campaign, the weapon crafting, the new glaive weapon archetype, the new raid, exotic gear, the new 6-player activity, and the pre-orders are all the same across the board, so we're not even going to talk about that. Jumping on over to the deluxe edition, this is where things get a little bit more interesting. And I'm just going to jump straight to where it says deluxe edition here at the bottom. You're going to get the exotic SMG, catalyst, and ornament that you will not be able to earn if you do not own the deluxe edition. Access to season 16, 17, 18, and 19, and 2 dungeons released in year 5, alongside the Throne World exotic Sparrow. The Sparrow, meh, who really cares? That's nothing really important. But the 2 dungeons released in year 5 is freaking huge, because Bungie has stated that these are exclusive to the deluxe edition of the game. They are not tied to the seasonal model. So say it comes out in season 17. If you go and buy season 17, you don't get the dungeon. No. But you will have the option to upgrade to the deluxe edition of the game. I don't know how I feel about that. Dungeons have been a very unique staple part of the 3-player fire team community that want that ultimate raid type of experience without it taking up 6 full players and trying to do, LFGs and all that stuff. This is something you can use to do with your friends. It's got a bit of a challenge to it, and you master it. You try and break it down to a point where you're able to solo it over the course of an entire season, or however long it takes for you to figure it out. It is awesome. Shattered Throne included with Forsaken. The Pit of Heresy included with Shadowkeep. Prophecy, another dungeon that came up out of nowhere, completely out of left field when they were announcing Beyond Light and Season of the Arrivals. It was included in Season of the Arrivals. It arrived the same day they announced it at 5 p.m. So it gave people roughly 5 hours to try and grind a little bit of power to be prepared and ready for that dungeon. It was a great way to go ahead and start off the end of a chapter moving into Beyond Light. It was awesome. And Prophecy is still one of the most unique looking, and the art in that game, it's very vibrant and colorful. It represents the 9 very well, and I can only hope that they're able to go ahead and change the dialogue in that entire raid to continue telling unique stories while trying to hunt and track down Echo. It'd be really, really cool. But yeah. So for those of you out there who want the best possible option to ensure that you don't get to miss out anything content wise in Destiny 2, you need to buy the deluxe edition of the game. I don't know what the upgrade fee is going to be for those who want to upgrade from standard to deluxe. I do not know that. They haven't released the pricing on what the upgrade will be, but I can almost guarantee you it's not going to be a full $80 for the deluxe like it is now. If you go and buy the deluxe edition, it's $80. You save money. If you know you're going to get all the seasons and you know you're going to continue playing Destiny throughout the year, do yourself a favor. Do not miss out. Buy the deluxe edition, or buy the deluxe edition 30th anniversary bundle if you're wanting to pay for that dungeon and Galahorn and Thorn armor set. That's only through the purchase anniversary pack, and that was their first step, and that's where we're moving to next. So here you go. If you move on over to the deluxe 30th anniversary bundle, you're going to get Witch Queen. You're going to get the Witch Queen deluxe edition, and you're going to get the Bungie 30th anniversary pack, which includes like a mini season from December to February to the launch of Witch Queen, which is going to give players access to the brand new dungeon that Xur has something to do with in the coveted loot cave, which was a huge deal way back in Destiny 1. The Galahorn exotic rocket launcher, catalyst, and ornament, which again is something you have to pay for. It's the most coveted and most wanted exotic from the first game to finally be pushed into Destiny 2, and they're charging players to get it, which is kind of crappy. With this celebrating the history of Bungie and this gun being so iconic in Bungie's history, mostly with Destiny, obviously, and they're going to charge players to get it. It's kind of a dick move in my opinion. But yeah, new weapons inspired by past Bungie's worlds, the Thorn ornament set, which I will showcase to you here, because really guys, that is the most unique and amazing looking armor set in the entire game. I cannot wait to get all the pieces of that and use it as my main transmog armor on all of my characters. It's just amazing. And yes, he's holding Galahorn, as you can tell. All right, moving back down. The Bungie streetwear ornament set, the marathon themed ornament set, a unique helmet ornament, which they've yet to reveal. I think it's Master Chief, but you know, I'm sure that may be revealed during the 20th anniversary event that Xbox is holding in a couple of weeks. Exotic sparrows, exotic ship, emblem shaders, emotes, and more. So yeah, for all of you out there who are buying the collector's edition, and if you manage to get your hands on one on like that first day or two that they were available, good for you. But what do you guys think? I think that dungeons should not have been removed from the expansion model. I think it was a pinnacle activity that gave players something a little bit extra to try and master and enjoy, and also have a unique story element to the lore that is now going to be ripped away. A lot of people are going to buy the standard edition of the game and go, okay, I got my feet wet, I want more. I want to go play the dungeon. Oh wait, I can't. Let me go buy this season. Wait, I bought the season, why can't I play it? And that's where people are going to get very upset. If they're not going to at least put it part of the yearly expansion, put the dungeon in the seasonal model. That's the only way to try and remedy the situation. It's still not going to make everybody happy, but at least it's going to allow people to get access to that activity without having to fully jump to a deluxe edition of the game, which is not right. Anywho, be sure to go ahead and drop a like if you haven't already. I know this is a little bit more of a discussion piece of me ranting more than anything, and I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think Bungie effed up with this entire situation? Do you think that this is a good monetization move? Do you think that this is something that is going to be tweaked over time? Maybe it will get pushed to the seasonal model, or maybe it'll just go back to the way it was altogether, or maybe things will stay the way they are and Bungie's going to say, sorry guys, pay to play. It's a free to play game now. Anywho, like if you haven't, sub if you're new. I love you guys. Be on the lookout for more content coming your way very, very soon, and I'll see you next time.